Today's topic, Charles Darwin vs Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. This is Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was born on February the 12th, 1809. Charles Robert Darwin was a naturalist who studied the differences in plants and animals on his 5-year voyage around the world aboard the HMS Beagle in 1831. His travels assisted in the formation of his theory of evolution and natural selection. This is Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Lamarck was born on the 1st of August 1744. He was a naturalist who developed the theory of inheritance of acquired characteristics. Charles Darwin believed that changes that occur to an organism over its lifetime have no effect on the evolution of the species. For example, if a dog lost a paw during its lifetime, the future generation of the species will not be born missing a paw. Charles Darwin also believed that an organism's or animal's desire has no effect on the evolution of the species. For example, if a cat's desire is to have a longer tail, this would not occur and thus not be passed on to its offspring. Yet instead, it is a matter of survival. Offspring are born with many different traits that help or hinder their survival. Those are the traits that benefit their survival survive, and those without die off. Therefore, those with the successful trait have more offspring, and the trait makes up more of the population. This is called survival of the fittest. Lamarck, on the other hand, believed that changes that occur to an animal over its lifetime affect the evolution of the species. For example, if a dog lost its paw during its lifetime, this would be passed on to its offspring. He also believed that evolution can occur due to an animal's desire. For example, if a cat's desire was to have a longer tail, its tail could stretch to be longer, and then this would be passed on to its offspring. Which theory is correct? Lamarck's theory has been proved incorrect by scientists today. Lamarck's theory was eventually discredited because acquired characteristics do not have a genetic basis. Lamarck's theory goes against the basic genetics that the only way for traits to be passed on is through genes, and that genes cannot be affected by the outside world. We have seen through many real examples and observations that changes that occur in an animal's lifetime are not passed on to the animal's offspring. Darwin's theory has been proven correct as it is supported by genetic studies, yet more importantly, the discoveries of different finches at the Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos finches helped Darwin solidify his idea of natural selection. The favourable adaptations of Darwin's finch and specs were selected for over generations until they all branched out to make a new species. The finch specimens that Charles Darwin brought back from his voyage to the Galapagos Islands all seem to have different shaped beaks. The finches have lived or died depending on which species' beak structure was best adapted for the most abundant food. Overall, Lamarck's theory has been proven incorrect by genetic studies. Darwin's theory, on the other hand, has been proved correct as it is supported by genetic studies and his discoveries from the Galapagos Islands.
Created using Powtoon.